Oh man, you should have seen me in the bus just now. I'm telling the bus driver, buy my movies. Go to my website, davidrocknelson.com, and become my fiend on Facebook. Do a search for David Rock Nelson and see my movies on YouTube. Yeah, and see, I got my Monster Bears shirt on right now. See? Monster Bears, Glenn Strange, Frankenstein, Monster Bears. Rhonda, you've been proud of me. I mentioned Monster Bears, and I told my bus driver right when I got off, I said, get beginning from the end from these guys. Monster Bash. You know, I told him that. I said, it's a good movie. He goes, I will. But he always says that. I've given him that info. He says, do you got beginning of the end? Do you know how I can get beginning of the end? I said, yeah, you can get it from these guys, Monster Bash. He says, I want a real copy. I don't want a copy. I want an actual, you know, the good version. I said, yeah, these guys are distributors. They're licensed distributors. They sell the movie. They sell all that stuff. You get beginning of the end. You can get all the Universal Frankenstein movies, you know, Ghost Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein, all. But, you know, that was years ago. And now I just met him again on the bus. He kept interrupting me when I was telling him about Russ Tamlin being in Satan Sadist by the late, great Al Adamson. And he goes, yeah, but you know what he's well known for? I'm like, yeah, but though that's a good movie. That's his best role. That's his greatest role as the biker. As a biker called Satan in Satan Sadist. It's not satanic. It's not about the devil. He's a biker. He's a mean biker. It's kind of like a modern age hippie. Got the hat on, you know. They're caught in the generation gap in the late 60s, 71. And him and his bikers, they're like Charlie's. They're like Hell's Angels. But it's like Al Adamson's version of Hell's Angel. It's different. A different story, different people, different characters. And he's got that hat on. He goes, yeah, you're right. I am a rotten beep-a-beep. But I'll tell you something. Even though I got a lot of hate inside, I got some friends who ain't got hate inside. They're filled with nothing but love. But what do? You bust down their doors, man. You know, he said that. But anyway, that was what he said in that movie. But anyway, I was telling how he was in Dracula versus Frankenstein, his other greatest role where he plays the biker Rico. That's Russ Tamlin. Anyway, buy my movies. Go to davidrocknelson.com and buy my movies. And the bus driver says, yeah, I already know who you are. I said, yeah, well, you know, become my fiend on Facebook. Do a search for David Rock Nelson. You know, buy my movies. And I said, and see my movies on YouTube. Search for David Rock Nelson. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you. Yeah, that bus driver, man, I got in the last word. I didn't let him get in the last word. He kept interrupting me. He didn't even want to let me off the corner where I normally get off. He says, I can't let you off here. I said, well, we're at a corner. I said, the other bus drivers let me off here. He goes, what other bus drivers? What's their name? I'm not going to say the name of those other bus drivers. They're doing their job. It was a corner. He had the red light. And then you know what he says? He goes, well, I'm not going to let you off just because they do. I say, hey, yeah, but those other guys, they let me off here all the time because it's a corner. You know, he stopped at the corner. He had a red light. Then you know what he says? He goes, well, I'll let you off this time because I was caught at the light. Well, duh. You know, you're just sitting here. Why can't I get off? You're at a corner. You know, the bus supposed to let people off at any corner they want to get off at. As long as they can pull over, unless there's like a car there, they should be able, they drop person off the corner they want. Just because it doesn't have a bus stop sign doesn't mean they can't stop there. And people will wait at a corner. The bus is supposed to stop. If they wave their hand at any corner and wave, that bus is supposed to stop for them. It doesn't have to have a sign like this. The only time they can't stop is if you're like in the middle of the block. But if they're a good bus driver, they'll stop as long as they can. Because if it's some person running and they can't get to the corner, the good bus driver will pull over for them. Because there's some times when the rules have to be broken. You know, the customer comes first. The people come first. That's what it's all about. You're being a servant. The only time you shouldn't stop, you're for other people. But if someone's running or they can't get to the corner and they're waving, the good bus driver that has some compassion, the good bus driver will stop for them. Amen, brother. I'll see you.